Hi, everyone. In this last video of my Get to Know Me series, I'm discussing something very near and dear to my heart, our educators. When I say educators, what do I mean? I mean any person who interacts with our children in support of their education within LISD. Librarians, counselors, custodians, instructional assistants, teachers, office staff, school nurses, administrators, and bus drivers are all educators. They are what keeps our schools running, and they are the reason LISD is one of the best school districts in the state. COVID has made this a very abnormal year for all of us, and this is especially true for our educators. Nothing in our schools is typical. Change is the only constant, and they've been called upon to do so much more to make it as successful of a year as possible for our children. I echo Dr. Gearing's encouraging words. We have to listen, give grace, and be patient with one another. I firmly believe that our educators are helping all of us maneuver our way through this new normal. The response to the pandemic is a good example that demonstrates how people are LISD's greatest assets. The flexibility, caring, love, and dedication to our children's education, no matter the circumstances, comes from nowhere else but the hearts of people touching our children's lives every day, whether in person or virtually. Those educators must be considered in every decision the LISD board makes. My goal as your next trustee is to make sure we support our educators at every level, at every campus, and in every building. What do I mean by support? Things like, number one, ensuring our educators are compensated fairly. Are we providing fair compensation at all levels of our district? Can we find ways to make sure we are providing fair wages across the board? This includes their benefits and pay. I believe we as a district can do better for our educators in this arena. Number two, focusing on programs that impact retention. We want to keep our great people. Are we providing the right kind of training and development? Do we have a professional development program for all job areas in our district? Let's work to make sure LISD is a place where educators want to work and stay working. Number three, allowing our educators to think outside the box. The ability to be collaborative and innovative around how to make a difference in our schools, from the classrooms to the cafeteria to the administrative offices, will create more work satisfaction and ultimately benefit the students that enter those spaces every day. My hope is that we will look back upon this time in our history, and what we remember is how we came together to take care of each other, how we collectively worked to solve hard problems, and how we encouraged each other through the hard times. Nowhere do you see this more than in our schools. Our educators are making history. Just another reason why they are the heart of my desire to be an LISD board trustee. This election season is almost over, and I'm so excited to get to work for all of you. Make a voting plan, help a friend get to the polls, safely of course, and vote on election day if you haven't voted early already. Thank you again for watching, and I hope I can count on your vote.